Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinal. You take a look at Cleveland. They came up short in Game 1 of this series. Still, they showed some positive signs to carry into this one.
It's all about making the adjustments for this game. They can steal home court advantage if they execute their plan.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Detroit moving the ball around. For three, Robinson. And he buries his first look.
Well, this is what Robinson is out here to do. I like how aggressive he is shooting it from outside.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw, no good. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Harden, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Robinson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Robinson's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Three-pointer, Harden. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Drills it from deep.
Robinson in the mix, coming right back.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Checked in for Wade. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. That one falls.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Detroit has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Robinson for 3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 12.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Time now to hear from our reporter. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Here's Mitchell. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Mitchell's got his second bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Harden, good. Harden's got 7.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Herder's checked in for Thompson. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Cunningham. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Three-pointer. Barrel, that's good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Robinson gets the bucket.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Outside Robinson. The three ball. Knocks it down from distance. 18 points for him.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
It's deflected.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
And here's LeVert for three. Another three for Detroit. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And some changes here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Herter. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Wade's checked in.
Yeah, this is really important to Cunningham's development. He needs to keep rising, firing, and hitting these pull-up jumpers.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. James Harden comes in for Schroeder. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage. Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open. Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons. And Detroit making a change here. Harris is checked in. The Pistons lead by 20. Thompson passes to Robinson. From outside the arc. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Cunningham. It goes again. His sixth basket in 7 tries.
Great touch there from Cunningham. He's so skilled.
From deep, Strus nails it from 3. Strus has got 6 here in the quarter.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And here's Harris outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, and a triple from Harris, matching the one on the other end. Just great back and forth.
Here's Tyson. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Jalen Durant, he's checked in for Detroit. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. What an impressive regular season they've been having, getting to 60 wins.
When you talk...
And again for 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop. And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Finished off the break. Cunningham's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, teammates appreciate that kind of hustle on the break. Good work by Cunningham getting up the floor.
Back to Strus. Launches a 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Robinson to 3. On target from range. Robinson's got 27 points.
Well, when Robinson's having a game like this, it's tough to slow his roll.
Wait, that's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Takes a 3. And Detroit another 3.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
If you can't stop anybody, you can't win. It's just that simple.
Yeah, the game's been completely one-sided, and we promised our viewers a good contest. Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the...
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
And how about his dime dropping in the first half? That was something else.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
Cunningham passes to Harris. From behind the arc. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And he converts the layup. Mitchell's got 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
And there's Mitchell on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist of the night.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Well, that sometimes is a tough area for Thompson, but he manages to get off a smooth shot.
Here's Mitchell. Good D by Cunningham.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. Cleveland has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Here's Wade. Hits a three-pointer. Wade's got his second basket.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And he makes it.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Mitchell. Yes! And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 7 assists in the game.
With good length and strong physical tools, Mitchell will challenge any opponent on the inside.
Robinson for 3. Good! Another from 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Merrill, he's checked in for Wade.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Mitchell. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And here's LeVert for 3. Mobley grabs the board.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with. It didn't work out for him that time.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A different look for Cleveland. Tyson comes in for Mobley. And it's Strus in for James Harden. Detroit moving the ball around. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Detroit shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. And he drops the first. He's off on the 2nd. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the 3rd quarter so far. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3. Merrill's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
LeVert, that's good.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Here's Strus. Tries again. Allen can't get it to go. Outside Herter. Jacks up a 3. The shot won't fall. Here's Strus. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Detroit on top, running away with it. And we're coming back in just... Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Fires the 3, nails it from beyond the arc.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Merrill. And Cleveland another 3.
His 3-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
LeVert, that's good.
What a soft touch on the floater. LeVert has a great sense for when to take his shot.
Here's Harden. Can't get it to fall. Detroit leading by 21. LeVert passes to Herter. Here's Jenkins. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. Strus with it. Now LeVert defending. No good on the shot. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. Pass to LeVert. It's Herter on the wing. Here's Jenkins. Knocks down the triple. Jenkins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Reed's checked in for Stewart. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen, he's checked in for Strus. Evan Mobley comes in for Tyson. And Mitchell subbed in for Merrill. Jenkins' shot is good.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Wade, and it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. They need this. And a nice layup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 22 points.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Herter from long range. Another three for Detroit.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
The Pistons have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. LeVert outside. There's the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Mobley, and the layup is good.
So that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Pistons.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They are the more cohesive team right now and just going out there and executing their game plan.
All right, let's give you a look now at our player of the game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Boy, he is raising his game in the postseason, no doubt about it. Only certain players respond to playoff pressure like he has. Impressive stuff. LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Driving inside. Good on the shot.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Let's go with a three. Merrill, that's good.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
Detroit has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And it's blocked. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive. Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
There's Herter with the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's Merrill on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Shot is good by Nance.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Holland. And here's LeVert, covered by Strus. From the arc, LeVert, and that's good. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series.